Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
Sip.
Dramatic sip.
Dramatic sip. And Jimmy's back from paternity leave.
Yeah. From F&L paternity leave.
You're all out of PTO.
Yeah.
You're required to be here now.
Yeah, it wasn't actually leave. It was just I was burning PTO.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't get
Use it or lose
FMLA
it.
here.
Use it or lose it.
Yep.
It was unpaid.
Oh, we
Unpaid.
stated that multiple times.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That it was an
That's right.
unpaid paternity leave.
I am still on whale saving paternity leave, which is great.
That's good.
That's
You
pretty
don't
dope.
have to
For like
save the whales anymore?
another week.
Are you just
Jimmy's other job, saving whales.
Whales are dying.
Are you just like filled to the
I'm
brim with like takes because you haven't talked to adults in a while?
Oh, man. This could be a long one. I hadn't thought of that.
Got some things to say.
I got some shit. I've been because like raising an infant is like you're on all the time, but also there's like hour or two like gaps
Mm-hmm.
or three, and so I've been watching Bond movies every day,
Mm-hmm.
watching the entire series. That's kind
Just
of
like a little bit at a time.
what I've been up to. Today was GoldenEye,
Mm.
which is great.
GoldenEye's great.
Yeah,
I've
it's
only
great.
seen the later ones, like from GoldenEye on. I've
Oh.
never seen the classics.
I would watch like the Sean Connery ones.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think, and I used to think differently about this. Well, the Timothy Dalton ones are cool, but like, if you've seen all the recent ones, I would only recommend the Sean Connery one.
Yeah, because there's some guys in there that are like real silly. It's essentially like Austin Powers, right?
Roger Moore like late 70s, 80s ones,
Mm-hmm.
they are so off the rails. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you can't. None of it's believable anymore at all. I mean, no, it's all like, spy fantasy shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
What's the
it's
one
tongue
where
in cheek. He's 50 some years old.
What's the one where the Felix Leiter guy gets like eaten by a shark? It's not the George Lazenby one, or is that?
Nope.
No.
That's the Timothy Dalton one.
It's
It's License to Kill.
Yeah.
So that's the one just before GoldenEye.
Okay. I remember as a kid like thinking like I don't know why I was like that's the greatest one.
It's so dope. And the line, which is right from the book, is he he disagreed with something that ate him instead of like
Disagreed with
something
something
he
he
ate.
ate,
He
yeah.
disagreed with or whatever. It's like I just love it. That's a straight out of the Ian Fleming novel. But yeah, that's a great bit in the movie. He survives, but like in every movie, like up to then, Felix Leiter is played by a different actor. It really is frustrating to me.
Well, up until the Daniel Craig movies.
Until the Daniel Craig
yeah,
movies.
and then it's
yeah.
that same guy. He does a
And-
good job.
He is great, yeah. And I don't think
Which who's Felix Leiter? Is that the American?
He's the
Yep,
American
the
CIA
CIA
guy.
Got it.
I don't
Okay.
think that character was in the Pierce Brosnan ones at all.
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think so.
Because the CIA guy in GoldenEye,
Just Sean Bean.
oh, he's so good.
He only gets one movie.
Well, he can't survive. the next one.
He's dead. He's dead.
He's got like
He's Sean Bean. He's got to die.
Yeah.
I bet it's like in his rider now, right? Like,
Give me a Trevelyan prequel starring Sean Bean still playing
Yeah.
a 20-year-old or something.
what
Oh,
if they
man.
did a prequels, 2 movies he's died in, and then he dies in the prequels?
Yeah.
And he isn't in any of the rest of it? Is that what would go down?
Well, he's obviously in the normal one, so it's like, wait,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah,
wait,
he's
he's
in the
alive?
original.
He just died in the prequel.
Oh, good Lord. Sean Bean's got to die.
That's right. Well, Jimmy, welcome back.
Hey, thanks. It's good to be back.
Claire did a great job. We scored some points, so you got some catching up to do. She's close in her heels.
I don't get those points that she scored.
No, why would you get those points?
you're
I
you're
don't know,
not
I
on a
thought,
team or
just pinch
anything.
hitting.
Yeah, way to go. You had a baby. Now you get Claire's points? What?
Is that how it works?
That's not how it works. But, Joe, how does this podcast work?
Each week we take a TV show and watch just the first episode and the last episode. And we try to make predictions for what we think is going to happen in the finale based on the first episode. And that's where our points come in. we don't score a whole lot of points. So if you're expecting this to be, an accurate prediction of how shows go, it's really not. It's more of just three dudes who don't really watch TV, watching some TV.
I started watching a TV show yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, this show's
watch
really
TV?
good. And then I watched a half of it, and I was like, I'm done.
Was it Baby Daddy?
I've never said Baby Daddy is really good, and I never will.
You watched half of it, as in like you watched half the series, and then
No,
decided
I
I'm
watched
done?
half of the first episode.
Oh,
And I was thinking, man, this is a great show. I can't wait to watch all of it. But then I was like, nah, I'm done watching. I just
Oh my god. It's
I'm
infuriating.
so terrible at watching TV.
What?
I was like sleepy.
Are you gonna tell us what it was?
It was that HBO We Own This City,
Oh
the,
yeah, I
like
think.
Baltimore police show about how
Oh yeah,
the police
with
are
the Punisher
terrible.
guy.
Yeah, with John Barenthal.
Yeah, he's great. He seems like he'd be real intense in person.
Yeah, I don't
He's got
feel
like
like
a
I'd,
podcast.
I don't feel like I'd get like starstruck by people, but I feel like I'd get intimidated by being in the same room as him. And I bet he's like the nicest man in the world.
He seems like he'd be so nice, but I'd still be afraid he would just flip a switch and beat the shit out of me for no reason.
I mean,
Maybe for L reason.
I'm gonna be like aware of the fact
I
of
think of some
like,
reasons.
man. Fair enough.
Not a complete asshole, but I've taken a beating.
All right.
Earned
Well, Jimmy, you're back, and I guess
Yeah.
it's your time to pick a show.
Yeah. So you're on that HBO. That's
mean-
good.
I mean,
That's gonna help
okay.
because it's summer camp.
Oh,
Wah, 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 wah.
the whole month of July, we at camp.
That's exciting. I've already got my summer camp show picked out.
Oh
Can't
hell
wait.
yeah!
Joe has a
Oh,
show
yeah.
picked out in advance.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mark the day.
for Joe.
Yeah, right?
You've been waiting on this since last summer.
No, I just saw that it was on a streaming service, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do this.
Nice.
It just came this summer, so.
Okay. I hope it's not the one that I pick. That'll be
No, not an HBO, so.
okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. It's You have a guess?
I do have a guess because it's HBO, and you said something earlier that was from a show, and then I just think maybe,
Oh, I did.
HBO.
Did I give it up?
and then I think maybe it's that show.
Did I give it away?
HBO is like Cartoon Network.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what they have, right? Do they have any other kids properties?
I will say.
I mean, a lot of DC stuff on HBO.
Yeah, that's right.
But I don't think it's this show, but it's the only one I have a guess for.
Okay.
It fits. It could fit into summer camp, so I'm just gonna guess Flight of the Conchords.
Oh no! But I do. I don't know why that's not like on my short list because now that we've got the HBOs, we should definitely do that.
I was like, I feel like you could maybe backwards finagle the reason why that should be a.
It's always
camp
summer
show.
in New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
like
got
that.
songs. Kids like songs.
Man, I love songs,
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm a fan of songs.
especially their songs.
Have we done Batman the Animated Series yet?
We have not
Oh,
that I know of.
is that the show?
That's the show.
Hey!
Yeah, good pick.
That is a really good pick. That show, I mean, I already can tell you right now, that show's a banger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited.
Do you got stats?
I've got some stats. It ran 92 to 95. The order that it aired, if you look on the streaming, like what the order is and what like the Wikipedia says the order is, because things aired out of order or things aired like weeknight and then like it apparently aired on the weekend sometimes too, so it gives you like two different air dates. Some episodes were held for a while. It's so the way it is on HBO is kind of wild compared to what you find online. So I had to do some Googling. The first one is a 2-parter, but it does say it was on 2 different days.
Mhm.
Okay.
I almost don't care if you guys would want to watch the second one because it sounds dope. And then then we just have to pay attention on that finale because what's listed as the last episode on HBO is not what it was the last aired episode.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to look into it because I mean, I'm more interested in what like the proposed actual finale should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like like when Dinosaurs had
Sure.
a finale and then it had like those 2 random ones afterwards or
Yeah.
whatever and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So they show stuff. So I'm more interested in what the show's actual finale is, less than the air date, I suppose. But
Okay. The other thing is the last chunk they did, they actually billed as Batman and Robin, but it was like still Batman the Animated Series. So
Okay.
and it's also not like how it's actually listed anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So be aware
Okay.
of that.
Fair enough. What did you watch this when you were a kid, Joe?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I feel like probably just based on demographics, I think most of our listeners are familiar with this show. But like for me, yeah, I would have been 5 to 7 when this show came on, and like the Batman movies are out, so like Batman's rad again, and like this is like, it's because it's animated, it's slightly geared more towards kids, but it is still like very dark and like very mature. Like it's not really a happy fun kids show. This is kind of a this show is definitely an influential like Batman property, and like I think a lot of people would say like up there with the best representations of Batman outside of the comics. Like the voice of Batman is Kevin Conroy, I think, who like is an iconic Batman voice and went on to do a bunch of movies and do the Arkham games. Same with Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Yeah, it's crazy that Mark Hamill's like in this because I don't think as a kid I realized it was him, and then when you get into like the Batman video games, like the Arkham games, and then he was in them, and I'm like, man, and then all the other stuff.
Yeah,
it's just like, man, he's such a good Joker.
Mark Hamill as the Joker is up there with, Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger as the Joker, as just as good and just as influential.
Jared Leto.
Joaquin Phoenix, Jared Leto. All equal Jokers of the 5 that are named.
Yeah.
Equal Jokers.
I almost No, I'm not. I do want to know, like, I want to know the rank, like top 3 Jokers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like you want me to rank them?
There's a part of me that believes Mark Hamill is
the top.
The top.
I would not argue that. He's got the mix of like funny but also kind of terrifying, and like it being animated kind of helps that because
for sure
you could put so much into just the voice. But yeah, I mean, it feels like since then, like when people do a Joker, it's like based on like Mark Hamill's like laugh and inflection.
Yeah.
Or at least reacting to that, if not trying to redo it.
Okay, should I start? Jared Leto, number 1.
Oh. Ouch.
Damaged. He's twisted.
Oh, God.
I have to tell you what I am on my face. I mean, I feel like in a way I go back to just Jack Nicholson as like one of the better ones.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard
Batman
to...
1989 was like my favorite Batman. Probably still is, to be honest.
I rewatched it recently, and I was just like, there's definitely a lot of like cool looking stuff in here, but like as a movie, like it felt kind of weird.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I mean, I haven't watched it in a long time, but I'm gonna stick with my guns there.
Yeah, I'm still into it. I mean, Prince soundtrack,
Yeah, Bat Dance.
Man, can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And I do think that Jack Nicholson has a similar thing of like he's got jokes, but he's also clearly insane. Which like Heath Ledger definitely took to heart, but Mark Hamill, The Killing Joke. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, it's really good.
So good. Or read it. It was the comic book first.
I watched a recent animated Batman movie. So it probably wasn't Mark Hamill if it was recent. Oh, it was the one where they go through all the villains. I think The Long Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
I've heard of it. I don't know if I watched it. Were you gonna watch that Phantasm Batman movie that was from this?
I remember seeing that in the theater, because that was like mid show, right? Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, definitely. Was what we call it. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, from what I remember.
So this first episode of this show,
Mm-hmm.
I remember a first episode of this show.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whether or not this is the one we're gonna watch or
Okay.
not. Obviously, I feel like we're not getting an origin story. He's
Mhm.
Batman already.
Yeah.
He's just Batman. Even in,
Let's hope.
they were like, y'all know who Batman is. Come on.
Yeah.
So
At this point.
I'm sure I'm sure we're gonna see some like pearls fall on the ground or something at some point. But like,
Yeah, you gotta have the pearls.
You gotta have the
Otherwise,
pearls.
it's not Batman. Which
but
bothers me.
the episode that I'm thinking of is Batman, and then the bad guy is Man Bat.
Oh.
Mm.
But I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I was thinking we probably don't get like one of the core villains.
Like, it's not a Joker episode.
Yeah, I don't think it's Joker, but I don't know. Man Bat would be out of left field.
Like, it's not Clayface. I can tell. It could be, I guess, but like, why would
Yeah,
it be
it could be.
Clayface?
I think I like the idea of something random like Man Bat, or like maybe even like a Scarecrow or something.
Yeah, I was always surprised in the Christian Bale Nolan movies
Mhm.
that like
That they started with Scarecrow?
Scarecrow was such a prominent bad guy, and I
Mhm.
was like, are people into Scarecrow?
Yeah, he was in the first two, right? I think he came back for a little bit in
in the last one.
He was in the last one
in
too.
Dark- Was he?
Yeah, he was in the Bane one. He was in like he was like a judge basically.
Yeah.
I've
it's kind of a
seen
cameo.
that one. I think I saw that movie in theaters, and I don't think I've seen it since because I did not really care for it. And
Yeah.
it's just not really been streaming
Mm-hmm.
because it's not. That one's not on HBO for some reason.
Oh, weird.
There must be some weird rights going on. Maybe
Here-
it's somewhere weird.
They're trying to just black hole it, like it doesn't exist
It
anymore.
doesn't exist.
Uh,
So the Man Bat one was very early,
okay.
but it's not technically the first one.
Okay,
Hmm.
so I mean, Jimmy, as far as I'm concerned at this point, you're just fully in charge of this show because I don't know which one we're watching.
Great.
But, so like I'm saying, like not an origin story. He's just Batman. We probably get to see a couple gizmos.
Mm-hmm.
He's very detective-y in this show, right? Too a little bit. Not like he's not the world's greatest detective in reality. Like he's
I think so, because
Yeah.
the show isn't just straight up action. There's like he has to figure out
He just-
something's going on.
He sits at the computer in the Batcave a lot in this show.
Mhm.
I
In my memory.
Yeah, same.
Should we
Great.
just watch it?
Yeah, probably.
What is it?
So if you look at like the IMDb, it does say On Leather Wings, which is
That's probably the one I'm thinking
which
of.
is
then.
Man Bat, and it says original air date, and it lists that one first because I think because that was the first like prime time is what it says, but like the actual first air dated show and the actual first episode listed on HBO is scrolling. The Cat and the Claw Part 1 on September 5th, 1992.
I mean, I know what the cat part is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The claw. Ra's al Ghul.
Hopefully.
We'll find out. All right. Well, let's watch that, and then we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first 2 episodes of Batman the Animated Series, The Cat and the Claw Parts 1 and 2. Jimmy Retta?
Don't tell them.
We did it.
We broke our own rule.
Yeah, it happened.
We don't do that very often. This was that good.
We just had to roll into the second one.
Okay, well here's part 1, The Cat and the Claw. Batman encounters a new cat burglar calling herself Catwoman. Inspired. And around the same time, meets a woman named Selena Kyle as Bruce Wayne, to whom he is visibly attracted. When Selena runs into trouble with a terrorist group known as the Red Claw, who wants the mountain lion sanctuary she was trying to protect, she decides to take matters into her own hands and investigate. And then in part 2, the leader of the Red Claw group, known herself only as Red Claw, attacks a military train and steals a viral plague, which she intends to release in Gotham if she isn't paid a ransom. And Batwoman and Catwoman must put aside their differences and work together to stop Red Claw before it is too late. Also, they go on dates.
Yeah, they go on lunch dates.
Just having a little lunch.
So wait, the terrorist organization is called the Red Claw, and then the leader, she's just called Red Claw.
Also called Red Claw?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Come on.
I guess. And the Batman's like, wait, Red Claw is a lady?
Mm-hmm.
Just like when he found out when
Yep.
he saw Catwoman.
Yeah, Batman had some playful sexism in this one for sure.
Constantly surprised by women.
Yeah, every time he saw a lady, that's a lady.
What else?
That's it.
This is great. Had it's very like it's got some noir to it, you know. It's got some detective like novel stuff going on with like the like title like fonts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the like opening sequence with Danny Elfman music, which is a great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real good.
It's awesome that they got that.
You think they tied that in, like, because he did the rest of the music for the original Batman, right?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah.
The movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that was fine print in there somewhere. As like at some point, if we make this into a cartoon, you got to do the theme.
They tricked him into it. I don't know. Maybe Elfman's just like was a big Batman fan, and he was just like, "Can I do this? You're gonna pay me a ton of money, but can I do this?"
I got the perfect thing.
Yeah, I wrote it already.
It's pretty much written. Writes itself.
Well, I mean, this is probably owned by like WB or something, right? And I'm sure, like, probably once he uses the music on the Batman movie, in a way, it's probably just like Batman property.
The Wikipedia says that they asked him if they could use the theme, and he initially said no, but then later was like, "Okay, yeah, sure."
So some money.
Yeah.
No, they should have meeting. They're like, "But Danny."
Mm-hmm. But then there's a bunch of other like orchestral music throughout these first two episodes here, and the Wikipedia said there's just like there isn't one composer. There's just a bunch of different composers that worked on the show.
Just a bunch of composers that are like, we all like Danny Elfman.
Yeah, like I could write some Danny Elfman. Yeah, put me on there.
Yeah, churn it out, and it was great. It was great. All the like car chasing, a lot of car chasing in this.
Mm-hmm.
In both, well, one was like a train, but still a lot of chasing.
A lot of examples of how Batman does not kill people by flipping over car. They did very flipped over cars. Like something. The car flipped over. That was one. There was like a burning. I mean, he blew up an entire like thing with so much ammunition and like gasoline and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he was trying to kill
with a plague.
He was trying to kill the plague. That whole scene at the end of the second part was like, this would be like a crazy movie scene.
Yeah,
like pouring the gasoline and lighting it, and then like he drives out with like fire chasing him, and then runs into like a waiting helicopter.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool
because there's like a canister that's like slowly leaking out a plague. And so his plan is to blow it up.
It was COVID. She was trying to get COVID out.
Trying to leak COVID out of there from the lab.
Which does not make any sense. I don't think that's how it works.
You can't just blow up a toxin.
I think you just made that spread way more far than it was going to. I don't know.
Maybe it gets burned up.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a thing.
You burn COVID? You burn it?
If you just
alive?
Have we tried to burn the whole world?
Have we
bet
even
we could
tried
get rid of
burning it?
Yeah, we even tried.
What else? So Batman. So Batman runs into Catwoman, and they have a little thing, and he's visibly perturbed sexually.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the next scene, he's up as like the #1 Gotham bachelor, to raise money for animals in some way.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really make sense.
They didn't really need to go into the details.
And then Selena Kyle buys him for $10,000
Which,
to go on a date.
In my mind, that's
donates.
like the starting bid for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, at least.
Like the guy was like, "Can we start with like $500?" I was like, "I'll buy Bruce Wayne for $500 if I was there."
Right
like,
now.
fuck yeah, $500.
Yeah.
I'd
go on that date.
easy as me right now. I have 1,000 on Bruce Wayne, easy.
Yeah. And like he's taking you out on the date, right? So like,
Right.
he's taking you out, like it's a lunch date. Like he's taking you out to lunch. And
Well,
like,
it was not technically a lunch date. She
Yeah.
just said it was going to be a lunch. Selena said it was going to be a lunch date. So
Yeah.
so on Bruce Wayne's terms, it's probably dinner and like a show. Like you probably run up a bill of $1,000 on that date, right?
box
Easily.
seats at some show,
Broadway.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Gotham
Gotham
have Broadway? Gotham away.
I don't know. Does Bruce Wayne like to go to theater shows anymore?
Oh,
it's kinda
too soon.
A little bit of trauma there. He leaves
You're
halfway
triggering.
through.
Don't wear pearls. Don't wear pearls. Oh God. So then, anyway, he finds out. He realizes who she is eventually because some cat hair is on him,
Mm-hmm.
and he found this little tuft of cat hair from her cat Isis that she cat burgles with. This cat.
They work together.
I thought he figured it out because it's just not that hard to figure it out.
Yeah. Also, Alfred found the cat hair actually in episode 2.
Yeah, I'm watching a lot of Batman things and finding out this like greatest detective shit's mostly on Alfred.
That's true. That's true. Also, we did not see. If we would have not broken our rule and watched episode 2, we would have not seen Alfred at all.
Yeah, he wasn't in the first one at all.
Surprised me.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was good. Interesting to start it off with Catwoman. I mean, I guess she wasn't the antagonist, but the main antagonist is Red Claw, which is kind of really not a antagonist that's on my Batman radar.
Yeah, in my mind, kind of a nothing bad guy.
Mm-hmm. So otherwise, you get Catwoman, which is kind of a friend/foe of Batman, which is a interesting way to start the show. I thought you would have gotten a more straightforward, like, it's the Joker or it's Scarecrow. He's a bad guy. He's trying to terrorize Gotham.
Yeah, like a Mr. Freeze or something would have been like a perfect first one. Like not like pretty top tier, but like not a Joker level,
Yeah.
Apparently, Red Claw had not been in the comics. She was developed for this
New character.
Yep.
Yeah. I kind of assumed they put Red Claw in here because they wanted Catwoman, because if they wanted to do Catwoman, then they were like, well, let's put a bad guy in that it's just kind of like doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can like focus on their relationship, and then they just can like solve a crime kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the voice of Red Claw, Kate Mulgrew, who is the captain of Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, that's Captain Janeway?
That was Captain Janeway.
Oh, man.
Anyway, what happened?
That's fun. I like that.
This
who was
it? You know who we did? Huh? Wait, what?
Oh, I was just gonna say that she had Catwoman had an assistant named Maven, and for some
Maven,
reason
that's
I
what I was
wanted to
gonna say.
point it. I was like,
Lady,
is this a lady?
She had a Lady Alfred.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Like a young Lady Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
I do not remember that. Also, Batman walked in and made it seem like she might be dead now. because Catwoman got back to her place and Batman was there and Maven was gone. He's like, they were looking for both of you. And then I don't think they ever discussed it again.
I think before that he had said that I told her to get out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So she's somewhere
Maven.
safe.
Okay, excellent.
I feel like we haven't seen the last of Maven.
God, I hope so.
I don't know why. She gave me vibes of someone who's gonna come back later.
She's gonna become the Raven or something.
Yeah, predictions.
Maven the Raven.
Maven the Raven.
What a terrible bad guy name. And or good guy
That's
name.
so Maven.
It's better. It's better. It's better than Maven the Raven. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've got nothing else. This had a like a Dick Tracy. It did have some like detective vibes of like big boxy cars for some reason, even though it looks like it's technically now.
Mm-hmm.
But then and like big boxy.
Well, it's like
suits.
now 92, right?
Yeah.
But even in 1992, there
Right.
were big boxy like mobster cars and people.
Yeah,
wearing
it's
big
very
suits.
like
It's very like noir.
noir and Art Deco, like kind of off of the like 1989 movie,
Yeah.
but just kind of taken up a notch because it's animated.
I feel like Gotham's always kind of like presented as like this like noir like
mobster.
60s mobster
Mhm.
type scenario, even like in Nolan movies and anything else, when it's just like this is like 2020 and like it's just
Yeah.
like that dark gritty like kind of like they got the Batman, you see.
Got the ill-fitting suits.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's fun. It's
Yeah.
I mean, the architecture would make sense, but it is silly sometimes when they're driving around and like, what are these cars from?
Mhm.
What are these like
Mhm.
1930s cars that they're driving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when it's clearly supposed to be, they have like technology and stuff, so it's like modern day.
Yeah,
Plus mixed in with a villain who's like a Cold War era communist
Mhm.
Red Claw villain. Very interesting. Very
Mhm.
anti-U.S. government.
well, just it's because Batman is very United States. He's very proud. I mean, he's a cop.
He's the ultimate cop.
Yeah. He's a cop.
As shown at the very end of part 2 when he just puts handcuffs on Catwoman.
Yeah,
Bat handcuffs, mind you.
Bat cuffs.
because he says something like they arrested someone else, and then Catwoman says like, "Oh, like you didn't like send the cops after me," and he's like, "Oh yeah, I didn't want you to get taken away like a common criminal," and she's like, "Oh, thanks," and then he handcuffs her.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm still arresting you, but I just didn't want
Which
the
is
cops
so
to take you
ridiculous.
He's like, I'm still a cop.
in. Yeah, I am the law. Vengeance.
The walrus.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. I feel like because I just don't want to keep just like gushing about like how like awesome this is. It's I feel like if you've seen the show, you know that it rules.
Can we gush one more thing just about
Ooh.
like the animation still really good
Yeah.
for like 92?
It reminds me because this was Fox, right? Did we said that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so was like X-Men and like Spider-Man. Are these the same like production companies? Have we looked that up?
I had
As far as art direction, I don't know.
It's not the same directors, and for this specifically, they had kind of they had offshored a lot of the animation to just a lot
Sure.
of offshore
Like you did.
groups, but they did have a very specific art direction of like the main thing that sets it apart is it's all on like black paper, where most other animation shows are on white paper, and then you darken it up. This is on black paper, and then you try to lighten it up with ink, which is just
Whoa.
adds to how dark it is.
Cool.
I think out of, if we just say those three, like X-Men, Spider-Man, and this one,
Mm-hmm.
like I think this looks the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I would assume consistently as well, considering we've watched the X-Men and like the later season is like terrible.
Yeah.
They moved that last season
Yeah.
to like Cambodia or something. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
It's just kind of a three-headed like spear of it's that dark neo-noir black construction paper plus the like art deco like what's the name of the director that did the Batman movies?
Nolan?
Christopher Nolan.
No, the 89 movie.
Oh, like Tim Burton?
Tim Burton. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Oh yeah, totally.
It's that Tim Burton otherworldly look. And then the third part is that it's Batman, and like he's a cool looking superhero. And he hides out in the shadows, and like that's like great source material. You take all those three things, like it's gonna look cool.
Yeah. And they use the source material well, whereas, you know, sometimes people do not. So
It's true.
So way to not mess this up, Fox.
Nailed it.
Do we got anything else before we dive into predictions?
I don't think so.
Well, then I got predictions.
Yeah.
Let's hear them.
Number 1, Alfred gets hurt.
Oh. Aw.
Hey,
You wish that upon him.
I didn't wish it. It just happens to him, man.
All right.
Number 2, I think Batman kisses a masked person.
Okay.
So maybe a little
Selena
bookmark
masked.
over there.
Hope so.
Number 3, I think there's going to be 3 or more villains.
Ooh.
Okay. We'll count.
And then number 4, we only saw the Batmobile
Mm-hmm.
in this one. So
We saw the bat playing for 1 second in episode 2, but it wasn't even like called out.
Okay. Well, I didn't see it. So what I'm saying is we're going to either see the bat jet or boat in this one.
Ooh, okay.
So I want a non-wheeled bat vehicle.
Nice. The Batman.
I can go.
Go for it.
I've got kind of like we'd seen a few times in this first episode. I think one of Batman's victims dies off screen.
Ooh.
You know, in the way that Batman's not actually killing someone, but like he crashes someone's car, and we know that off screen that person dies.
Yeah, that person.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think, and like you had said that these are like Batman and Robin episodes now.
Right.
So I have a Robin prediction, and I think Robin rides a motorcycle.
Ooh.
The Robin sickle?
The Robin sickle. I think that's his vibe.
God.
Going along with like the neo noir, I think there are no scenes in daytime. I think it's all nighttime.
Mm.
And then my last one, I think Batman / Bruce Wayne gets a smooch.
Oh man, double smooch.
Yeah.
Double smooch. But mine, yeah, yours is a little more open-ended than mine.
Mhm.
He's got to kiss a masked person for me to get a point.
Yeah. So yeah, and I will say, so the very end of this is Adventures of Batman and Robin. Technically, if you're watching on HBO, season 3, after some careful googling, is the new Adventures of Batman, which started in '97.
Mm-hmm.
Which does look, it's got the same like kind of art direction stuff. So I don't know. Okay. My first one is that there's like a Batman and Robin fight, or like an argument.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause I'm assuming at some point he goes off, does his own thing. My number 2, I'd written this before we watched episode 2, Broke Our Own Rule, where we hadn't seen Alfred, but I think we see a lot of Alfred. I'm gonna say 2 or more Alfred scenes.
2 or more Alfreds.
See much more Alfred. So my number 3 is I wrote Batman ST, which stands for sexual tension, which we had a lot of in this first episode, or both episodes, I guess. And then, well, no, let me see it. And then number 4, we didn't see any any utility belt stuff, so I just wrote utility belt.
Yeah, the only thing he did was like shoot his little grappling hook in the air, but he didn't even like take it out of his utility belt or anything.
Want some
Yeah, not many gadgets.
gadgets. Yeah,
Mhm.
we need gadgets.
Bat gadgets.
Badgets.
Okay.
So the episode we are watching, we decided, is called The Lion and the Unicorn. Because it was the last aired on September 15th, 1995.
All right, let's do it. We'll be back after that. And we're back. We're doing the final episode of Batman the Animated Series, the final one that we picked. the final one that was aired. It's called The Lion and the Unicorn.
In foggy London town.
It was in foggy London town.
The write-up is Alfred is kidnapped while journeying back to England. That's already a little bit misleading. The kidnapper is Red Claw, an international terrorist who plans to force Alfred to tell him the code to a long-range missile. So, Alfred is kidnapped because his buddy, his old pal, Freddy from the British Secret Service or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They're like former spies or something.
Is like, hey, come to England.
Mm-hmm.
He's already been kidnapped by Red Claw, and Red Claw is once again trying to hold a nation ransom.
Yeah, the very same Red Claw from the first episode.
Yeah. It's kind of fun.
The person, not the organization.
We definitely did not get the that bookmark. That bookend.
That is going to be Red Claw again.
Did not expect that. It is Kate Mulgrew again.
Yeah.
Which is great. One of these days we'll watch Voyager.
Hope they get home.
Hmm.
I'm sure they get home.
What else?
So Alfred goes back to England because his buddy called him, but it's a plot to kidnap both him and his buddy Frederick because they together hold the code for this hidden missile that she wants to launch on London itself.
Did we find out, was it just a missile? It wasn't like a nuclear missile, was it?
I don't think so.
It seemed like it was too old to be, because it was from the before times when they were in the service, and then Batman somehow, found these other people from the service who were like, that's the last missile silo from that old Project Excalibur.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like some old, super old missiles, and this is the last one that hasn't been like decommissioned or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Freddy seems like he still works for this thing, but obviously Alfred does not. And Red Claw's just trying to get paid,
Yeah.
She wants £4 million, I think.
She's like, I thought this in the first episodes, and I think it even more now. She's just like the Dr. Evil of Batman at this point.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh, watch out, I'm going to shoot a missile at you unless you give me £4 billion.
Yeah. She's the Dr. Evil for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sharks with freaking lasers.
So that's the setup. Batman and Robin eventually fly over there, infiltrate the castle fortress that they're in, save Frederick and Alfred, and stop the missile. Batman ends up, or Red Claw ends up launching the missile, but Batman hops in the Batjet and, shoots a missile at the missile and blows it up.
Which I would say makes a unbelievable save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if a giant missile blows up, what was that, maybe a football field away at max from Big Ben?
Yeah, it's animation, so depth is tough.
Yeah.
to draw.
Explode this ballistic missile above London.
Yeah. It would definitely do some damage no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Red Claw at the last second turns out to be inside the bat jet somehow. And so that becomes a little fight, which is fun.
She does unmask Batman, but presumably he ejects her from the bat jet before she sees his face.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably.
He didn't seem too worried about it.
No.
He actually seemed like for a second his cowl was off, and he was like, yes, the wind through my hair. I miss this.
It's real windy in here. Now that I ejected, I assume we never see Red Claw again.
Like we've seen all 3 episodes of Red Claw.
I assume so. I saw something that in 2020 they finally put her in an actual comic because she was not from the comics. But I assume we never hear from this person again.
It is kind of an odd pick because it has nothing to do with animals or anything. It's really just a plot to blow up London. So
And really just to threaten to blow it up, right?
Yeah. It might be something if there is a character, if there is a Batman villain who's British or something. There probably isn't. But it just seems like this could have been any bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah, not a typical Batman villain, because usually they're pretty deranged and have some sort of backstory as to what happened to make them that way.
Yeah, this is just a terrorist trying to get a payday.
Yeah, I can confirm that Red Claw, aka Kat Mulgrew, was in 3 episodes. According to IMDb, she acted in 3 episodes in the animated series. So we saw all of her.
But I bet even this character, is not in like the New Adventures or Batman Beyond or any of that.
Yeah, kind of a bummer that we only got to see Red Claw. I mean, I guess we got to see Catwoman, but like
that's true.
Yeah, through our first and last journey here, Red Claw was the main antagonist, and not. We didn't even see the Joker.
They were really proud of Red Claw.
No Harley Quinn.
No. None of the usual suspects. Riddler. Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, definitely a disappointment in lack of bad guy diversity that we had. I mean, the first episodes were so good. This one was kind of like it was kind of a weird one, like leave Gotham, go to London, and like have this like kind of Alfred backstory a little bit.
Yeah, little Alfred like bottle episode, which you do love, featuring Alfred once in a while. But weird choice for the final aired episode.
Yeah, I mean, probably not necessarily their quote-unquote choice, I guess. But I guess if you're not going to have another season coming up, switch some things around so you end with a Joker or like I'd take a Clayface over Red Claw at this point. Yeah. I'd take a George Clooney Batman. Is he the one with the nipples on the suit?
Yeah, that's
the nipple suits.
That's Batman and Robin.
Animation still looks pretty good. I think that's still held up.
Yeah.
It didn't degrade. Like I'm now worried about everything degrading because of the X-Men.
Yeah.
So that was good. It was fun to see Robin.
Yep.
It was fun that we had a little Robin, even though he got knocked his ass out by Red Claw at some point.
That's true. She karate chopped him. He looked great. I thought, in my mind, I was kind of worried that he was gonna look like he was gonna be like little kid, which I think I'm thinking of a different series where he's like looks more like a cartoonish child.
Well, because what's the new title of this technically? The Batman and Robin?
The Adventures of Batman and Robin, I think.
I'm trying to think of. Yeah, there is a different Batman series, and it's like called like something like Batman and Robin. I can't quite remember what it was, but that is like a little child Robin. Isn't that where
I'm not as much into that kind of stuff, like Teen Titans, like where everything looks like Cartoon Network, like Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm more into this style.
I'm not a biggest fan of that animation, and it's also just kind of weird when you're like your superhero is like just an acrobatic 12-year-old, and it's like you're gonna get you're a child, you're about to get murdered. There's a lot to be said about like that's probably fun for kids and whatnot, but I'm just thinking as like a mid-30s like 6'3" guy, that if like a acrobatic 12-year-old tried to stop my crime and I was like a bad crime person, I would probably have to be murdering a child. Like, and it probably wouldn't be that hard, right? It's like a really talented child. It's still like a 80-pound kid.
You just have to push real hard, and then they're just like obliterated.
Like, oops, you fell over.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to go. I think I'm thinking of what HBO has season 3. Yeah, look at this guy in episode 2.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm
and
4.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's
weird stick figure child Robin.
Yeah, so
what's that about?
HBO has season 3 of Batman the Animated Series, but it's as but this is like almost a completely different. It's not completely different animation.
It's the new adventures, the new Batman adventures.
Okay, because the animation definitely looks different.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of like drawing Batman similar, but like you can kind of tell like even the shading. It's all just it's almost there.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Red Claw? No.
It might be.
The new version of Red Claw.
Okay, sorry. I digress.
I mean, besides the fact that we only got one bad guy, obviously, everybody should watch all of this show.
Yeah.
And all this makes me want to do, Jimmy, is watch Batman Begins. No, Batman Return. What the fuck is it called?
Batman Returns?
Batman.
The second Tim Burton?
Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for, which was my jam.
That's a different animated series.
Stay tuned next week.
Yeah, do you not remember what Batman Beyond was?
No, I've never
Batman
seen it.
Beyond is it's right up there, Jimmy. 2 up. It's this new kid, Terry McGinnis. He's the new Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And he falls through Batman's roof or something like that.
Bruce Wayne is like old now and too old to Batman.
Yeah, he's like he's like old a curmudgeon dude that like is mad at everything. And it's like there's like a Joker gang because like the old Joker's like dead potentially, that kind of thing. And so it's
That's
like
what they should do with Batfleck is make him old curmudgeon detective Batman.
Yeah.
To Robert Pattinson's
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Iron Vengeance. So, but Batman Beyond was dope.
Cool.
So,
Interested.
maybe we'll watch that one day. Now that I know it's here. This is summer. I haven't picked my summer camp yet, so you never know.
Just a lot of
It's
Batman.
Batman month.
Bat month.
Predictions? How'd we do?
I don't think I did great.
Tell us how you did, Jimmy.
All right. Last shall be first. I've had that Robin and Batman had an argument. They did not. Best of friends.
They seem to work out very well.
I thought we were going to have 2 or more Alfred scenes.
We had 1 million.
It was entirely Alfred.
It was Alfred heavy.
I thought we were going to have some more Batman sexual tension. We did not.
Well, that's probably for the best because he was just hanging out with Robin the whole time.
Yeah. And then number 4 was utility belt. He used a lot more gadgets. We never actually saw him like touch his utility belt. But he used batarangs and like smoky things, ball bombs.
Definitely gadgets, but no idea where. Maybe Robin was carrying them in a backpack.
Yeah, maybe he had him in a maybe Batman was holding a knapsack or something.
Robin, what? Robin's knapsack? That's not a thing. He's wearing a fanny.
Maybe it's because you've never seen it. Just like Batman using a utility belt in this one.
Yeah. Fine, I got 1 point.
Welcome back, Jimmy.
I don't have it in me to fight for.
I had that one of Batman's victims dies off screen.
We did. I mean, he saved that guy from drowning potentially.
He saved that guy from drowning. There was another part where they're in this chamber and like some acid gets poured onto this bridge that they're on, and then Batman and Robin hang off the bridge, and then when the bad guys come in, they just throw the bad guys off the ledge.
Yeah, off screen.
Yeah, off screen. Don't know like if there's water at the bottom there, like it's filled with acid now. And if it's just a pit, then they just fell into a pit of acid. I would say that those guys died.
Yeah, you've talked me into that one.
You got to give it to you. I mean, I feel like he murders every other guy he looks at.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a point for that. I said Robin rides a motorcycle, which because they're taking a plane to London.
Yep.
No scenes in daytime.
No.
There was one scene where Alfred in London calls Bruce at 3 a.m. Gotham time. which if you figure Gotham is New York-ish, that would make London, I think, like 6 to 8 hours ahead. So like,
Let's say near 11, 10 a.m.
Yeah, like daytime London. So does that count?
Was he outside or was he just inside?
He was in his hotel room.
Because in my mind, you were, I mean, I'm maybe giving it to you at this point, but like in my mind, you said there was no daytime scenes, which he was not outside in daytime.
Yeah.
And he was calling someone
it's
in
still
nighttime.
daytime if you're inside.
I mean, is it?
I mean, I
don't know.
I would give you half a point just for the fact that you actually did the like conversion.
Sure. Half because half that scene was in London and half was in Gotham. So there you go.
Yeah.
Half of it was in nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
So half.
It's half for that. And then I said Bruce gets a smooch, which he did not. Not even from
not
Redclaw.
on screen.
Not even from Alfred for like saving his ass. So 1.5 points then.
Nice.
Not bad. All right. Mine were number 1, Alfred gets hurt.
I would say so.
I mean, he got roughed up, knocked
distress.
out. He got like fucking like put into some truth serum something.
And like, you know,
serumed.
Alfred, based on his background, he's not gonna just give himself up. He's gonna fight a little bit. Yeah. So
I did not expect this whole like Alfred gets kidnapped, gets whatever. I assumed that like something was gonna happen and he was gonna get like, I don't know, like knocked over or like maybe his like arm gets broken or something like that. But like this is well over my expectations, so I was happy about that. Happy to see the old man get hurt. Number 2,
he kicked a little ass himself, so
yeah, he did. He can hold his own. Number 2, Batman kisses a masked person. He did not.
No.
No one was masked besides Robin, so that would have been interesting. Number 3, there were 3 or more villains, and there was only one. It was just Redclaw again.
Yeah, we don't count henchmen.
Yeah, no, I wasn't counting
just
henchmen
putties.
either. Yeah. But then number 4, we would see the Batjet or boat, and the Batjet was heavily featured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm taking 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
That works. I'll
All
take
right.
it.
Summer camp.
Summer camp, yeah. Well, that's gonna do for Batman Beyond. Or no, not Beyond. I'm reading Batman Beyond. It might not. That might not be the end of Batman. We'll see what I pick. But this is gonna do it for the end of Batman the Animated Series, listeners. Summer camp, F&L Summer Camp will continue. We'll return next week. 3 more weeks. We're gonna do it the whole month of July. So come back if you want to relive some sweet stuff from your childhoods.
At least from ours.
At least from ours, at least. And, you know, if you're old like us, it'll be in yours as well. But so that's going to do it for this week. Thank you for listening. If you want to hit us up with show suggestions or whatnot, you can at F&L Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.